Government of Nagaland announces Phase 7 of Unlock. New phase to start from October 1st. Church services and other social gatherings to resume while adhering to the COVID-19 protocols. Dimapur District Citizens Forum gives a 5-day ultimatum to state government to revoke its decision to shift DC office complex to Chumukedima. Dimapur-based civil society organizations call for a bond on September 30 as a symbol of resentment against shifting of branches sales to the new Deputy Commissioner's office complex in Chumukedima. Kohima police apprehends absconding miscreant in connection to the case of broad daylight robbery near SBI main branch, Kohima. Person been identified as 51-year-old Zelole Metz. NAGA Students Federation condemns killing of Atuan upon my terms it as a barbaric act perpetrated by some anti-societal elements. Kohima Smart City, in collaboration with Kohima Municipal Council and government departments and citizen-based organizations, organize a 4-day-long street carnival in Kohima. Hello and welcome to Nltv. You are watching English Prime Time. I'm Chipen Kung. Here are the story in details. Dimapur-based civil society organizations have called for a bond on Thursday, September 30, as a symbol of resentment against the recent government's order made on September 7, which stated that shifting of branches and sales to the new Deputy Commissioner's office complex in Chumukedima. The proposed bond will be enforced from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. but will exclude medical dealers and pharmacies of the district. In connection, the forum is submitted an ultimatum to the Chief Minister through Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur. We have a big story coming in. The big story is in view of the shutdown of business establishments in Dimapur called by the Dimapur District Citizen Forum and other organizations on 30th September 2021 from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. as a mark of protest against the state government's decision to shift Deputy Commissioner's office to new complex Chumukedima. The Office of the Commissioner of Police has come up with certain security arrangements. DCB Zone 1 and 2 Dimapur are to prepare foolproof security to prevent a forceful shutdown and avert any untoward incident during the bond. District Commandant HQ City SDRF Dimapur asked to deploy 1 platoon of Home Guard for anti-riot duty. SCB-SB SM RHQ to provide sufficient RHQ personnel as anti-riot squad. ROCLO to issue anti-riot equipment that shall be used during the bond. Deputy-SP MT to detail water cannon with sufficient staff. OC Fire Station to detail 1 fire tender each at East Police Station and Dimapur Police Station. Quick reaction team to be installed for deployment in short service and notice through PCR. 3 platoons of A15 NAP IR battalion to be deployed. Sufficient traffic personnel to be deployed to ensure smooth mobility of traffic during the bond. Control room to coordinate with all the deployments. DCB Zone 1 and 2 to be overall in charge of security during the proposed bond. The Dimapur District Citizens Forum, along with different Dimapur-based civil society organizations, initiated a rally at Deputy Commissioner's Court, Dimapur, on Wednesday to reiterate the decision taken by state government to shift Dimapur DC office to Chumukedima. It is known that the DDCF have also given a 5-day ultimatum to the state government, failing which the forum will take strict action. There shall also be a total shutdown on 30th September in Dimapur. However, schools, medical stores and vehicular movements are said to be exempted.
Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Nagaland, Kohima, through the proper channel, ultimatum, with deep sorrow and pain, the citizens of Dimapur, represented by various civil society, after thorough deliberation, served this ultimatum for immediate action by the government of Nagaland for the welfare of the citizens of Dimapur. That in spite of repeated representation against the shifting of Commissioner Office Dimapur to elsewhere on 25/8/2014, 5/6/2015 and 6/4/2021, the Home Department has issued an order number white such and such dated 7 September 2021 for shifting of district election office and disaster management cell to the new Commissioner Office complex and to make necessary arrangement for shifting other branch at an earliest date. The Deputy Commissioner Office must remain in the present location and should never be shifted elsewhere because, number one, the present Deputy Commissioner Office is located in a pastoral land, which means it is in an urban area. Shifting it would entail tremendous hardship for the citizens of Dimapur, and more than 50% of the total population of Dimapur district live under Dimapur Sadar subdivision. Number two, unlike other districts of Nagaland, Dimapur has 3 revenue area and is also the commercial capital of the state, for which the Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur is also the district collector. Number 3, the state government is formed by democratically elected representative of the people, and hence the best interest of the people must be kept in mind while taking such sensitive decision. There is a clear apprehension of tension leading to unrest if the government goes ahead with a decision to shift the headquarters elsewhere. Number 4, it is quite surprising to see the posting of an ADC in the office of ESE Chumukitima, even if certain conditions such as well-function from is indicated. It may be the prerogative of the state government to put in place such administrative arrangement, but no proper system seems to have been followed. People are aware that between ESC and ADC, there is another post of STO civil. Therefore, the Dimapur-based civil society, during an emergency meeting, has resolved not to allow any move to shift the Deputy Commissioner Office in part or as a whole from the present location, which is logistically located, for which the government should cancel the Home Department Order number such and such dated 7 September 2021 and all other orders notice with regards to shifting of Deputy Commissioner Office. Remove the tech headquarters Chumukidima Camp Dimapur from the letterhead of DC Dimapur within 5 days with effect from 29 September 2021. In the event of such forceful move leading to any unwanted incident, the civil society and the affiliated body should not be held responsible.
The government of Nagaland announced the Unlock 7 phase, which will start from October 1st. Minister for Planning and Coordination, Land, Revenue and Parliament Affairs, Nipa Krunu, informed that the Unlock 7 will allow church services and other social gatherings, including sporting events, can now resume across Nagaland while adhering to the COVID-19 protocols. Krunu also informed that the night curfew has been relaxed by 1 hour. He further stated that the regular classes for students of class 5 to 10 with 50% attendance with standard operating procedures shall be allowed from October 1. Furthermore, the government has decided that shops and other business establishments will continue following the previous overall timing of 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The high-powered committee on Tuesday announced the Unlock 7 phase with more relaxation in the state, including reopening of schools for all students from November 1st, as the weekly positivity rate has been below 3% for the past weeks. In regard to reopening of schools, Minister of Planning and Coordination, Land Revenue and Parliamentary Affairs, Nibakruno, informed that 1 month preparatory time will be given to educational institutions. The NAGA Students' Federation on Tuesday condemned the killing of Atuan Abonmai, former president of the Ziliangrong Boti, on September 22nd at Palong village under Tamenglong, district of Manipur. In a press release, the student organization expressed that it is deeply disturbed by the abduction and subsequent gruesome killing of Abonmai. The statement further stated that the NSF condemned the barbaric act perpetrated by some anti-societal elements, which outraged the sentiments of the NAGA populace and beyond. In addition, NSF also appealed for peace and unity in all the NAGA inhabited areas among various stakeholders, civil society organizations and individuals to cooperate in the days to come, while also sparing no efforts to uproot the elements and practices which are against the social and economic progress of the people. Meanwhile, 2 suspects have been apprehended by the Manipur police in connection with the murder case. The suspects were identified as Bontalung Banmai, 47, and Lanchabao Bosco Konmai, 48. The accused were produced before the CJM Imphal West Judge, after which the duo was remanded to 9 days of judicial custody for further investigation. The Deputy Commissioner of DIMAPUR, Rajesh Sundararajan, in a circular informed that DIMAPUR District Administration has decided to observe Kanti Jayanti with a mass social work. DC DIMAPUR further urged all concerned to participate. He further stated that the administrators of all town councils and all concerned headquarters or outpost administrative officers to supervise and ensure necessary arrangements like garbage collection or disposal, etc. during the social work, while maintaining necessary COVID-19 SOPs. Anma Integrated Development Association, AIDA, launched a child-friendly program at the Social Development Office of the Salesians of Don Bosco Province in Dimapur on Wednesday. The chief guest of the program was IASDC Dimapur Rajesh Sundararajan. While speaking to Nltv, the executive director of AIDA said that their aim is to make the children of Dimapur feel loved and to strengthen the social participation and protection of children's rights. He also mentioned that the same program is going to be held in Shillong on September 30th.
Amigan Aida laga executive director logo de buina se to ahibi itu child friendly Dimapur la opor develop jankari chani lobo. Can you highlight us with regard to the launch of the child friendly Dimapur?
Child friendly Dimapur is a program that AIDA is initiating today. The aim of our little program that we are starting is to make Dimapur into a child-friendly city, that every child who is in Dimapur feels safe, that they are loved, that they are cared for, that the civil society, everyone in the society is concerned about them and they love them and they are taken care and they are given what they want. Their voices are listened to. In our decision making, we take their concerns as well, and children become an important part of our project and program.
Is there any further project with regard to a child friendly?
In Dimapur, there is nothing. There is no child friendly Dimapur project, but there are many other projects like a child line. Certain aspects of children are looked after. Child friendly is the first time in Dimapur, and tomorrow in Shillong, the child friendly, the Shillong will be also part of the same program. by the Salesians of Don Bosco, Shillong province will be inaugurating. So both these cities in Nagaland and in Shillong, two cities in Northeast, have been selected this time for this by the Salesians.
So what is the main motive of this program?
Today we wanted to launch officially this program. This program is not run by one agency, one NGO alone. It has got to take into consideration, on board all the other civil society, other organizations, decision makers. Everyone is involved in this. Therefore, we need the support of everyone. Though it is launched by AIDA and run by AIDA, it is going to be in partnership with everyone, every individual in the society, the civil administration, the ordinary people, parents, children, other NGOs. Everyone who is interested in the cause of children are part of this.
Kohima Smart City, in collaboration with Kohima Municipal Council and government departments and citizen-based organizations, organized a street festival in Kohima. The carnival started on September 29 and shall continue till October 2nd along New NST to Raju Point. One of the occasions is the street piano and street solo dance competitions were also organized. In the street solo dance competition, Manoj from Dimapur emerged as winner, who got a cash prize of Rs 5,000. As the winner, he got a direct entry to Nagaland Dance Fiesta Season 4, where he will be joined by 3 others who were also selected. The selected ones are Nishan from Dimapur and Manisha and Puban from Kohima. Earlier, KSC Development Limited Chief Executive Officer Gezajelo Tenuo informed that SCM under Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs had planned numerous events across 100 smart cities as part of 75 weeks of celebration under Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Events like Nagaland Piano Festival, Zumba busking, street health clinic for senior citizens, food festival, etc. are lined up for the event.
Event to Amikhan Smart City laga under bra organize kuri ase. Itu Ministry bra Smart Cities Mission koigena center de itu ministry ase. To tar khan koyadu 75 years of India's independence itu celebrate kurubo karne 100 smart cities all across the country. Sob ke 75 hours te even different events itu organize kuri na citizens can get ekdom impact kuriya na. Something different, some change idu experience kuribli dia idu organize kuribi ko abra ami khan bi Kohima smart city bi ami khan bhabna kuri thagi gena different organizations na citizen based organizations our local institutes kan logade moi khan collaborate kuri gena idu street festival to organize kore ase ami khan kam to 26 pra shuru hoise olibi ami khan la event to 29 aji he launch kurise. It will go until the 2nd of October.
Chief Minister Nltv on Tuesday launched a national helpline for the senior citizens called Elder Line 14567 for the elderly people of Nagaland. Furthermore, the Elder Line 14567 is a toll-free helpline for the senior citizens initiated by the Ministry of Social Justice to address the problems of elders. Rio, through his tweet, congratulated Good Samaritan Women's Society for the initiative and expressed happiness of the launch of the helpline. The Nagaland Tourism Department, after receiving the approval of hosting the Hornbill Festival 2021 from high-powered committee, has informed all tribal ho-hos and organization to attend a coordination meeting on October 1st at the conference hall of the Directorate of Tourism, Kohima, to deliberate on the upcoming 22nd edition of Hornbill Festival 2021. Students Union confirms that they will hold the 21st NSF Murderers Memorial Trophy 2021 tournament for the first time in Indira Gandhi Stadium, Dimapur. Last year, the tournament was withheld due to the pandemic lockdown, but this year, because of the government's relaxation, the union has decided to hold the event. It is to be mentioned that the union is stern on following the COVID SOPs and further informed that there will be thermal screening at every entry point. According to reports, the union is expecting teams from Manipur, Nagaland, and also the winners of the last NSF trophy. Meanwhile, the registrations are open and the last date for submission shall be the 6th of October. The further mentioned that a concession for entry fee will be given to the students in uniform. However, during class hours, no students shall be allowed to enter.
The Angami Students Union have been taking up this Herculean task for the past 20 years. Last year, due to global pandemic, the tournament was withheld. But in honor of the two martyrs, a special edition was organized by the Angami Students Union under the theme Beyond COVID. This year, with the government relaxing the outdoor activities, the Angami students have come forward to organize this 21st NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy from 9 October to 6 November at IG Stadium. For the first time, we are introducing the tournament at Indira Gandhi Stadium. This year, we want the players to come and exhibit their skill, their talents at AstroTurf, and we are introducing the night matches starting from quarter-final to grand finale. However, with the COVID protocol in place, we'll be following all the COVID protocols.
Federating units and subordinated bodies of our NAGA Students Federation to participate for this upcoming tournament.
One-day training on People's Plan campaign on Gram Panchayat Development Plan with the Line Department was held at the Kohima District Planning and Development Board Hall on Tuesday. Deputy Commissioner of Kohima Gregory Tejawila, while introducing the campaign, stressed on the importance of planning and development process of the Gram Panchayat. He informed that the People's Plan campaign will be launched from October 3rd to January 31st, 2022. He further encouraged the participation of line departments for transparent and inclusive planning for further development and bring social changes to town. A team of scientists from Meghalaya's Northeastern Hill University has found a new species of cicada. The Platylomia kohimaensis cicada is the first indigenous species to be discovered in Nagaland. Furthermore, a team led by Dr. S.R. Hajong, an associate professor and entomologist in NEHU's Department of Zoology, and Dr. Lim Atamjan, co-authored research published their findings on Tuesday. The paper was further published in the taxonomic journal Zootaxa. The Naga Tribal Union Chumugirima town has resolved not to impose ban in any manner within the Chumugirima town, as civil society organizations of Dimapur have called for a ban on September 30, marking a protest against the decision of shifting of DC office to Chumugirima. In a meeting that held on 29 September, the NTUCD took the decision not to support the ban. In its release statement, the organization also appealed the denizens of Chumugirima to get not confused with ban called by CSOs. In its statement, the NTUCD reaffirmed its stand in support of government's decision for shifting Deputy Commissioner's office at the new DC headquarter complex in Chumugirima town. District Court Complex Woka, and also the first of its kind child-friendly court in the state named as Children's Zone located in the complex, inaugurated by the Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, Justice Sudhanshu Dhulia, Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh, and Patron-in-Chief of Nagaland State Legal Services Authority on Tuesday. Initiated by Nagaland State Legal Services Authority, NSLSA, the Children's Zone is an extension of free legal services scheme for children under National Legal Services Authority (NALSA) and aims to set up child-friendly courtroom for children. Court trials and sessions are daunting and stressful, not only for the accused, but the staff and their families too. In such cases, children can be taken care of in the child-friendly zone. The Children's Zone aims to resolve cases related to crime against children in a friendly environment. The Nokzang village, Disit Mon, which is situated in the midst of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, sharing its borderlines, expressed their grievances through a statement saying that they are getting no response from the government or administration to construct a bridge between the two states. As per sources, the bridge collapsed in the month of June, but no authority or government officials took interest to look over the matter. The DC of the concerned district administration assured that the bridge shall be made after the water levels come down, but even after 3 months, the villagers did not see any action. On behalf of the village council, Nokzang, the VDB of the village, approached DC Mon and ADC Disit twice, but the village council did not receive any positive news. The villagers said that the bridge is the only lifeline road, that there are no alternatives or connectivity for economic exchange. It was made known that the villagers collected money by themselves and they constructed temporary bridge in a week. The village council, in desperate need of help, decided that if the government does not intervene to their plea, they will have to submit memorandum to higher authority on behalf of everyone. Kohima police successfully apprehended the absconding miscreant on Tuesday in connection with the case of broad daylight robbery near SBI main branch, Kohima. The person has been identified as 51-year-old Zelole Metz. He further has been arrested on charges of robbery. Kohima police informed that the other 2.5 lakh, which was stolen out of the 5 lakh, was recovered from the accused possession. Ali Bapar Patra, a 19-year-old Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist from Pakistan's Punjab province, was arrested by the Indian Army on Tuesday in a significant security operation. Furthermore, he was apprehended in Uri sector of Jammu and Kashmir. The operation to foil an infiltration bid at the LOC first took shape on September 18 when the Indian Army received intelligence about 6 terrorists trying to cross over from Pakistan. This operation went on for 10 days and resulted in the arrest of the 19-year-old terrorist. It is to be mentioned that a total of 7 terrorists have been neutralized and 1 terrorist apprehended, including 5 along the LOC during the last week. Five members of a family, including 3 minors, were found dead at Aurangabad village in Haryana's Balwal district on Wednesday. The police said preliminary probe has found that a 33-year-old man, who is the owner of the house, allegedly gave poison to his wife, son, daughter and niece to kill them, and then allegedly died by suicide. The incident took place late night on Tuesday and was reported to the police around 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday. The police officials said the cause behind the incident is still to be ascertained.
कारणों का अभी हमें भी पता नहीं लग पाया। कल तक सब कुछ ठीक था। कल शाम को ये लड़का आया था बाहर से, और कल शाम को आने के बाद रात को 10-11 बजे तक ये बाहर बैठे रहे हैं अड़ोसी पड़ोसी के साथ में, अच्छी बातचीत हंसी मजाक रहे कि उस रात को 12 बजे के बाद ये हादसा हुआ है, जिसके बारे में हम
A Delhi police constable on Wednesday allegedly died by suicide by shooting himself with his service rifle. Delhi police say that he had come for duty this morning and was stationed near gate number 3 of Delhi High Court. Hospitals in India have started to cancel orders for Russia's Sputnik V vaccine amid little demand, with the government providing free COVID-19 vaccines in the country. At least 3 prominent private hospitals have cancelled their orders, while the intense cold storage required for the vaccine has also prompted the cancellations from private hospitals. Furthermore, it is to be mentioned that Sputnik V is 47% more expensive than AstraZeneca and Covishield vaccine, and that AstraZeneca can be stored in regular refrigerators, unlike Sputnik V. And that's it for now. For more news and updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.
Welcome to St. Joseph University, where our vision is to learn, discover, create, and innovate. Our university comes with a state-of-the-art infrastructure where we offer chemistry lab, an engineering lab, life science lab, physics lab, zoology fieldwork, and many more. Come and be part of one of the leading universities in the Northeast.